Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining me. Today we are doing a mobility workout. So all you need is your reformer for this. And we're going to get started standing. And I have one light spring on, just one light spring. You can even use a very light if you have that, because we're not really looking for a strength component in this exercise. We're really looking to help have the reformer help us facilitate a movement. So what I want you to do is stand in your well and stand back. You should be able to bend your knees and grab on to the shoulder rest, top of the shoulder rest, and scoot back a little bit here for me. I want you to start with your back nice and long. If you notice, I have my knees bent so I can keep my back flat. If you're really flexible in the hamstrings and can straighten your legs without rounding your back, you can do that as well. Then take a big breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, you're going to start curling the tailbone under and flexing the spine and drawing that carriage toward your legs. So you'll rise up a little bit. And then you're going to lengthen back out. Let's just go to one long line in your spine. Then again, you're going to exhale, curl the tailbone under and simultaneously drop your head and pull up and in on your abs. And then release. So this is a nice warm up for the abs. It's a good stretch for the spine. Pulling in and then lengthening out. Let's do that just one more time here. Exhale, pull, and inhale, return. Now keep the carriage at the stopper, and what I want you to do is take one arm and reach it out to the side. We're going to thread the needle. So from here, you're going to reach under and rotate. So that hip on the side of the arm that you're moving will drop a little bit. And then come back, and now it's going to lift as you turn toward the ceiling. And then come back to the side. Let's do it again. Go under. Let's exhale here. Inhale as you rotate and reach up. And again, exhale under. Inhale as you reach up. Now, one leg is going to straighten as I rotate under. And then the other leg straightens as I rotate up. Two more times. Did you get it? Exhale under. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale under. Inhale up. Now come back to the center and let's do it on the other side. Reach the arm out. First, you reach under and look under your arm here. Then you come back through and rotate and reach up. We're going to exhale under. Inhale. Oh, it feels so good, doesn't it? All right, let's do it again. Reach under, open, and rotate. And again, reach under, look under. Get that really good rotation there. Then lengthen and open up. One more time. Under and up. Now come back to center, hands back on the top of the shoulder rest, and let's one more time. Pull, flex, and lengthen. Do you feel those obliques nice and awake now? And again, flex in and lengthen. Three more. Now you can go past that long line and lift your bum and stick out your chest and get a little extension in there. Let's do it again. Flex first, go through the long line and extend. Last three. Inhale as you extend and pull. Four. I guess that would be two. I can count down. And one more. Pull in and lengthen away. Woo, all right. So you should feel relatively warm now in your core, and maybe even a little bit in the legs. We're going to come onto the carriage. I'm going to use I'm going to use a red spring, so a little bit heavier than what we just had. And I'm going to have a seat on the carriage, and I'm going to take one leg and straighten it out. It'll be open a little bit. The other leg will be folded in front. Then I have a strap in each hand, and I'm going to hold my hands, palms facing my ribs, sitting up tall. We're going to do a little hamstring stretch. I'm going to reach forward and then lengthen back up. I'm going to exhale as I reach forward. Now I can flex that foot and try to reach my fingertips out over it and come back up. So I'm getting a good spine stretch here, as well as one side of my body, the hamstrings. And sit up tall. Two more. Flex. Now I'm rotating my palms down as I go forward, turning them back to my ribs as I come up. One more. Reach and come back up. All right, let's switch the leg that's out. Adjust, breathe in, and here we go. Exhale, reach out. Now, do you notice a difference between one side and the other? Usually, most people have one side a little bit tighter than the other. Exhale, reach. That's why we like to do these unilateral exercises to help create that balance. And reach. And come back up tall. 2 more. Out. And back up. And 1 more. Reach. And come back up. Now, let's take both legs out, sitting up tall. And reach forward. And sit up. And again, exhale, reaching over. Inhale, lengthen up. And reach. Oh, that feels so good, doesn't it? And 2 more. Reach. And up. And 1 more time. Reach. And sit up tall. Okay, now you're going to fold your legs again, and you're going to scoot forward here. We want to get some good range. If you want, well, I'm going to try it with 1 red, but you can go down to a blue, because remember, we're just looking for a stretch. So what I'm going to do is reach my arms forward. I'm going to open them out, and my palms are going to be up. So I'm getting that good stretch. The reason we're coming forward here is so that you can get more range of motion. Then, once you're back there, let's bend them and bring them through. So we're just letting the arms open, control, 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 try to keep the palms up, and then you can drop them and bend them and reach them through. That way, we're not pulling from that extended position. You're just getting the stretch and then relaxing. Reach, sit up tall, breathe in, exhale forward, reach, sit up tall. Now reach the fingers wide, wide, wide. Lift the chest. Oh, it feels so good. And in. 2 more. If you're hitting the stopper, just scoot forward a little bit or use shortened straps. And 1 more. Reach. Feel that stretch. Try to keep the shoulders down as you do this. And forward. Now, you can scoot back just a little bit. And we're going to go on a diagonal. So 1 arm goes up, 1 arm goes down, and just feel that stretch. You're getting upper pecs on one side, lower pecs on the other, and back. Switch. Yes, and bring them to the center. Open. And exhale to the center. Breathe in as you stretch. Now that bottom arm isn't getting as much of a stretch as the top arm, right? That's okay. The focus is on that top arm. Woo! The bottom arm is just helping you control it. And there we go. And again. 1 more time on the other side. Reach. Oh my gosh. And in. And relax. Okay, now let's put the straps back just for a second. I'm going to keep the same spring, but you can, if you want, switch to a lighter spring again. We're just looking for spine mobility here. I'm going to face this way. And I'm going to hold the straps in my hands, and I'm actually going to allow my upper back to flex forward. Then I lengthen. I'm going to bend my elbows, and I just draw the shoulder blades back and lift the chest. Doesn't that feel great? Let's do it again. Straighten the arms, and you're just going to flex forward. Now, again, if you want more range, you can either choke up on the ropes a little bit or scoot back on the carriage. Lift. It's just a slight bend in the elbows. You're not pulling your hands into your shoulders. Right there. And then come forward and stretch over. Give me a big breath in here. Now, this is the same movement we did facing the other direction in the spine, right? But now the resistance is coming from the opposite direction, which works and stretches different muscles. Lift. And come forward. This is the posterior side now we're focusing on. Lift. And over. All right, now let's turn to the side. I'm going to keep that 1 red or 1 heavy spring on. And I'm going to turn my legs toward the shoulder rest. You all know this one if you've done reformer a lot. It's the Mermaid. So it's really a side bend. You're going to reach one arm up and side bend over. Now, what I want you to do, though, here is stay here, and I want you to kind of bring the carriage in by flexing sideways a little further, and then flatten out. Flex in and lengthen. Last two. Flex and lengthen. Last one. In.
Hey guys, before we continue the workout, I just want to tell you about John Gary TV. On John Gary TV, you'll see workouts like this without any ads or any interruptions. We have literally thousands of workouts on John Gary TV. We've got mat workouts, reformer workouts, all kinds of workouts. And we have lots of different subscriptions so you can find the one that's perfect for you. If you check out our link above, you'll see that your subscription is 50% off your first month. I hope you'll join me over on John Gary TV, and now let's get back to work.
And out. Now, come all the way in. I want you to reach this arm way up and bring it down. Now take the other arm, and you're going to do the same thing. Reach for the sky, lift, and stretch over toward those shoulder rests. And come up and down. Let's do the other side. So same thing here. You're turning your legs back toward the shoulder rests. Hand on the foot bar, lift up. Now go into your regular side bend. Once you're there, you're going to try to increase the side flexion by pulling the carriage in and lifting the rib cage on top, and then flatten it out. Flex it in. Breathe in. Exhale away. Inhale. Flex it in. Oh, I can really feel this side. How about you? And away. One more time. Flex it in. And come on up. Place the arm down. Reach the other arm way up. And you're going to stretch up and over here. Come up. And down. All right. Come on off. And let's stand in a lunge position here. I'm going to take one foot on the floor. This is known as an eaves lunge. We're going to do a variation of it. And what I'd like you to do, just keep that one red spring on. You're going to sink into this lunge. So we're just sinking down here. I want your foot planted and have your toes pressing into the floor. Your back foot is against the shoulder rest. Your hips are low, and then you're going to push your feet apart. Don't push with your hands, push with your feet. And really stretch into that. As you come forward, I want you to think of sinking the hips lower and lower and lower and lifting your chest. Let's do that again. Press back, lengthen the spine over the leg. Come forward, sink the hips, and lift the chest. Do the same thing, pressing back. Coming forward, lift the chest, sink the hips. Last time, slide back there. Coming forward, sink the hips, lift the chest. Oh, got a little deeper each time. Were you able to do that too? And then come on up. Let's go over to the other side. So, back foot against the shoulder rest, front foot grounded on the floor. Sink first into a nice deep lunge. From here, push back, lengthen the torso forward. Coming in, we think hip sinks, ribs lift, sternum to the sky. And again, push back. Rex is snoring. Come in, lift the chest. I hope you're not snoring at home. And again, push back. Really push into those feet. Sink your hip and lift your chest. And come all the way in. All right, we're going to come down onto the carriage. And for this, we're going to use two heavy or two red springs. And I'm going to come around. I'm going to come down onto the carriage on my back and put the straps on my feet. How's it going? Good. Then, I'm going to start with my legs parallel and straight, and I'm going to lift them up as I sink my tailbone down. And then I'm going to press back out. Do that again. Lift and press away. Now, you're going to lift up. And then what I want you to do is reach for the ropes, and you're going to pull down. So you're not pulling your legs back as much as you are anchoring your tailbone. using the ropes to help you. And then release, bending the knees, and press out. Do that again. Lift the legs. Now hold the ropes and draw down on them, not back, down. That's it. Your feet might flex a little bit. That's okay. Then bend your knees, let go of the ropes, and press out. One more time. Up, press. Just let the breath flow here. Now, just release the ropes with the legs straight, and let's open out to the side and close. Open out to the side and close. Let's do it 3 more times. And 2. And 1. A good stretch open and close. Now bring them down about 45-degree angle of the hip joint. Then from here, open and close. Open and close. Try to keep them at that same angle so you're kind of hitting your adductors at a different spot. Might even feel a little bit of hamstring here. Open. And 2 more. And 1 more. Just let the breath flow. And in. All right, now bend 1 knee and take 1 leg up to the ceiling. Now draw down on that leg. Release and push back out. Let's do the other side. Bend 1 knee, the other leg goes up. Draw down on that rope. Release. And press back out. Again, come in. Draw down. Release and press out and do it again. Inhale and then exhale as you get that stretch. Oh, that feels so good. Let's do it 2 more times. Draw down. Release and away. Last time. And down. Up and away. All right, let's bend the knees and take the straps off. And we're going to finish with a variation of our down stretch. So come on up. And we're going to go to 1 red and 1 blue spring. And then you're going to put your feet against the shoulder rests. And Rex, what are you doing over there? You're going to sit back toward your heels. Lengthen your spine into 1 long line, guys. And then I want you to flex it, round it. Now, when you lengthen it out again, you're actually going to move the carriage. And we're just going to do that. So you're going to tuck the tailbone under to bring the carriage in. Press the carriage out by lengthening the spine. You feel that? It's not a big movement. Flex. Lengthen. Chest up, hips up. Flex. Oh, he is cracking me up. And lengthen. All right, now let's lengthen. Push the legs out. Oh, sink the hips. Doesn't that feel wonderful? Now come in and just hold for a second. Shoulders back, hips open, abs still engaged. Now push back and then just draw the knees under and ravel the spine back into a C curve. Unravel it, then push the legs out. Lift the chest, let the hips sink. Come back and draw the knees under and flex. Let's finish with 1 more, guys. Lengthen the spine, press the carriage out. Come up, lift the chest. Come back out. Round the spine with the legs coming underneath and flex. Guys, I hope you feel more mobile and wonderful right now and ready to either end your day or start your day. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. Remember to subscribe and hit that like button. And if you're not already a member of John Gary TV, make sure you check out our site. We have thousands of workouts without any ads or interruptions. See ya. Hey everybody, thank you so much for working out with me today. I hope that you enjoyed that workout. And if you did, I hope that you will join us over on John Gary TV. John Gary TV has over 1,000 workouts that include reformer, Pilates mat, and fitness. We are your at-home Pilates and fitness studio. Right now, if you sign up, you'll get 50% off your first month. And it doesn't matter if you don't have a reformer. If you've got a mat, you can have a mat membership. If you've got some fitness gear, you can have a Mat and Fitness membership. Or if you've got a reformer, you can have an all-access membership. We've got you covered. So I hope you'll join us over on johngarytv.com today.